going on, Jerome's? Beautiful Friday. It's time for another Vikings news dump. He sees you when you're pooping. That's right. Rounding out the week. So Kevin O'Connell was mic'd up yesterday. We're going to do a full breakdown of the video here in a sec. But some of my notes from the video, I don't know if it was just because of the overcast that day, or if there was a new lens on the camera, or there's something done with editing. But doesn't the purple in the Vikings gear and also Tristan Jackson's jersey, doesn't it look slightly different than previous years? And again, this could all just be back editing, because I frankly didn't notice this with any of the OTA or minicamp stuff. But does it just seem a little bit different, on the hex wheel of color? I feel like it's slightly more red than usual, because it's reddish purple versus purplish blue. I feel like we've gone through the purplish blue phase, but I don't know. Either way, Kevin O'Connell's wearing the heck out of that hat model, but looking good. Also looking good is, so there's a huge contingent of players over in Paris right now. It's Fashion Week or something like that, but jumping Joe Burrow, who's definitely no stranger to fashion, teaming up with Justin friggin' Jefferson. Jets, still weird to me, but nailed it. It's looking good. I feel like Jamar Chase obviously is a talented guy, but I mean, he got to play continuously with Joe Burrow, absent 1 year in college. And Jefferson, hey, I was told that Kirk Cousins was bad. And now, JJ or Jets, damn it, knew it. Starting over with JJ or Sam Darnold. It's going to be good to go, though. But, I mean, this is an iconic duo. I mean, these guys had 4 touchdowns against Oklahoma in the college football playoff semifinal. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Hopefully, Joe Burrow can stay healthy, and hopefully we can recreate this photo Super Bowl week. Get it on, man. That's right. Also, a big part of the Vikings' success this year is going to be Aaron Jones in the backfield. It's from the Purple Persuasion. Running back Aaron Jones will catch more than 35 passes for the Vikings this year, says Connor Orr. Noted Vikings hater, but he's actually been kind of good lately. I quote, the former Packer running back will excel in Kevin O'Connell's offense, serving as a trusty safety valve for both Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy whenever McCarthy assumes a full-time starting role. And Jones, Jones will get receptions because Jones is a good receiver. Also, Jones will be out there in passing situations because his pass blocking is light years ahead of everyone else in the room. So he's going to be out there. And I look back, so 35 would be relatively low for his healthier seasons. Averaging 40 catches plus. Did have a 52, 391 and 6 on 65 target season in 2021. So he is adept at leaking out of the backfield and being that safety valve, as well as putting up some good numbers. I mean, his 7.6 yards after catch is pretty dang good for a running back out of the backfield. Also really good. So this is fantastic. The Vikings put this out during the draft weekend. Local tufter Nika Jackson created custom pieces for our first round picks. Now, I had to look up what tufting was. If it was like macrame, or I don't know. But it's art. It's very difficult. Apparently, it's increasing in demand. But it looked really good at the end. So. Yeah, there's Miss Jackson with Diamond Dallas Turner. It's looking good. I mean, so these are collectible items that you hang on to, because this is unique. This is awesome. This is obviously a one of one. I mean, jerseys and helmets are dime a dozen, but something like this, it's definitely something you hang on to. J.J. McCarthy looking good, man. They could have put his Michigan championship ring on there. It looks good, man. But I mean, like I said, this is awesome. Now, again, they're not rugs. So what do you do? Just hang them on the wall like a fathead? I assume so, right? Because they look really fantastic, man. And Miss Jackson even got a infographic from the Vikings. But these are really awesome. I want one. I need one of myself. That's right. Hopefully she's got enough yellow. That's all. Also, speaking of my continental brethren. Cam Beasley, talk about potential contract extension. He was on with the Insiders on NFL Network. From Vikes fan page, quote, you look at it for sure and you get excited about it, but all I can do is play football and all I can do is prepare for the season. And Cameron Bynum has been one of the more unsung players on the back end of that defense. He's consistent. He's a great tackler. He can cover space. He's a ball hawk back there, and he can bring the wood. So I think that I would love to keep Beasley in purple long term. I think it's going to be a very important part of this defense going forward. Plus, you just love the story of him like off the field, right? And this time last year, Bynum was trying to get his wife into the country, and there was a groundswell on social media. It got done. It happened. And it's from Mike Elefaro, the Insiders. The last time Vikings safety Cameron Bynum was interviewed on NFL Network, he was pleading for help getting his wife to the U.S. My wife. She's right in the other room now. His in-season routine was a rude awakening, but it's just cool being together, being able to really enjoy our life. And you can tell, like Beasley and his wife are definitely in love, and it's beautiful to see. And talk about his in-season routine of he was saying that he's a robot. Work out, go to practice, go to meetings, watch film late at night. I mean that's what he does, right? And it's regimented, but it really is all in all the time. But yeah, I'm really glad that Beasley and his wife were able to get things together. And also, I love how much Beasley gives back, especially to the Philippines. He's running a camp now with Nico Remigio. Nailed it. Over in the Philippines. It's called Manila Madness. So over the next 3 days, the 21st through 23rd in Manila, just running a camp. Again, Manila Madness is fantastic. Sounds like Don King. We got the madness in Manila. Foreman versus Ali 3. It'd be good, man. It's fantastic. Also, something that's fantastic is so Sam Darnold didn't work out with the Jets, but I mean, there was some talent, but there wasn't enough. And yeah, the remnants of Le'Veon Bell. Remember when Le'Veon Bell set out for a year for the Steelers, trying to get a larger deal, and then he got a worse deal with the Jets? Yeah. But Le'Veon Bell was, the running back for Sam Darnold there for a hot second with the Jets. And Le'Veon decided to air out some dirty laundry about his Jets years, specifically about Adam Gase, nothing about Darnold. I still randomly think about how pissed I used to be in the huddle when Adam Gase would call 21 dive on 2nd and 10. That's a halfback dive from the shotgun for the people that doesn't understand what that fully means, LOL. So 2nd and 10, you're just running it straight up the middle from shotgun. Yeah. Sam Darnold would be saying the play out loud and just shaking his head in the huddle. So what's hilarious is that Sam Darnold was this young player, and he even knew that this was stupid. And again, Sam Darnold was never going to work out with the Jets, bereft of talent, as well as with Adam Gase in there. Lev, I just need you to get 3 on for a third and manageable. Gase, the reason behind the halfback dive, I kid you not. So, hey, just get... Again, you wonder why Sam Darnold didn't work out. The play caller and head coach was literally just like, hey, let's get to 3rd and 7 as yippee skippy. But do you know how bad an offensive play call has to be where the running back is mad about getting the ball? No, just think about that. It's just hilarious, man. But hey, Sam Darnold, surrounded by talent. This time around, it's all about competent coaching. So hopefully it works out. Also, something that hopefully works out. So every single year, there's a chunk of teams that don't make the playoffs and a chunk of new teams that do make the playoffs. 7 teams that missed the playoffs in 2023 that could make it this season, according to Jeff Kerr of CBS Sports. So for the AFC, it's the Falcons. Yeah, we'll see what Penix can do. The Bears were... I feel like the Bears are starting to get the hype that the Lions got last year, except I don't think the Bears will pan out on that. The Seahawks under new head coach Mike McDonald, I think that defense is going to be low-key scary. Offensively, we'll see what Geno can strap together. Maybe he can hold off Slinging Sam Howell. The Vikings, obviously, top 10 offense, top half of the league defense. You're going to be good to go. And then for the AFC, you got the Bengals bouncing back, makes sense. The Jaguars... I'm not ready to buy into Trevor Lawrence. I'm not. I feel like at a certain point, the talent around him, blah, 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 keeps dropping touchdowns. It just doesn't fly. I just don't see it with Trevor Lawrence, man. And then the Jets, whatever. Unless there's a awesome ayahuasca retreat during the playoffs. Whatever. But again, I'm a little bit more bullish on the Vikings than other people are. Like, I understand it's a young team. You want to count them out. But, I mean, you lost Kirk Cousins. Whoop-de-frickin-do. That's all, man. That's all. And lastly, so not to go into, like, religion and stuff, but so I am a Christian, and so I'm trying to definitely walk the line, not being sacrilege here. But I feel like in terms of signs, I feel like there's a couple that we can't ignore. So in Christianity, Jesus was from Nazareth. Jesus from Nazareth. And J.J. McCarthy, his original high school before he went to IMG was Nazareth High School. And also you see the helmet clip said Nas Reed. Come on, man. But so all of our hopes and dreams and our savior as a football team is J.J. from Nazareth. J.C. from Nazareth, J.J. from Nazareth. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. But that's it. Vikings news up for this beautiful Friday. This is a deeper purple. Wait, no, that's cream. I do that all the time. Anyways, you guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.